Hello, this is Bullet, aka the Passive Aggressive Sherpa. In today's video, we're taking a look at the weekly reset. As usual, there's a lot to cover, so let's get started. A couple of things to note first. The Whisper Quest. Yes, it's over for now, but if you're like me and didn't get it, don't panic. It will return this Friday along with Xur. But keep an eye out for other mysterious events around this week's Flashpoint. It's doubtful there'll be another hidden quest so soon, but you never know. And before you jump into the Strikes or Crucible playlists, don't forget to check out Shaxx and Zavala for their daily bounties. I have repeatedly forgotten to do this. It's really frustrating when you've just spent 2 hours running Strikes and realize all the extra loot and tokens you just missed out on. And the faction rallies are over, and I couldn't be happier. I really don't like them anymore. I find that whole renown thing to be more annoying and not worth the effort. The rewards just aren't enough to make me excited for the hassle. For me, it lacks any kind of fun. I spent all this time ranking up my renown to get an ornament for armor I don't use and a catalyst for a weapon I've used once. But I was able to reach rank 50 for each faction, and for all my trouble, again, I got armor I don't use, weapons I don't use, and one catalyst that I'm still ranking up, but it's for a weapon, again, I almost never use. So overall, I'm not really too into the new faction rallies, and I'm really hoping they at least make the season longer and get rid of the renown thing, or at least make renown worth it, because right now, it just, at least to me, it isn't. It's more hassle than anything. But this Whisper Quest though, seriously, how cool was this? I was sad to see it go, but I kind of like that it's a limited time thing, and I'm looking forward to its return on Friday. And one last thing before we dive into the weekly reset, new Monarchy Wins. It seems every faction I've repped this season won. Now I'm not saying it's because of me, but it's obviously because of me. Okay, on to the weekly milestones. And first up, we have Nightfall. Complete the weekly Nightfall strike for Powerful Gear. Clan XP. Earn Clan XP in strikes, raids, the Crucible, or world activities for Powerful Gear. Leviathan. Complete any raid or raid lair for Powerful Gear. Call to Arms. Win glory by participating in Crucible matches for more Powerful Gear. Flashpoint, EDZ. Complete public events in the EDZ for Powerful Gear. Heroic Strikes. Complete 3 Heroic Strikes for more Powerful Gear. And lastly, celebrate with New Monarchy. To celebrate, New Monarchy offers Guardians a legendary weapon. And taking a quick look at the Heroic Strikes playlist, we have Arc Singe. It'll be Arc Singe all week. And the daily modifiers, Blackout and Grenader. On to this week's Nightfall, it's Tree of Probabilities. This is a pretty good Nightfall. And the strike challenges are Unbroken. Complete the Nightfall with fewer than 3 deaths. Laser Challenge. Take 5 or fewer hits from the lasers in the Atlas Grove. Now, on a side note here with this strike, whether you're doing a strike or a Nightfall, what you need to do here, this is just a little pro tip. When you first get into this strike, run to the left. I'm going to do it here. This is all you have to do. So many times I run this strike and everybody runs right down the middle and dies. Don't do that. Just run over here. You bypass nearly everything and you get to what matters. First thing, jump up here and take out that turret. Then run to the side. Right here, jump up here. Carefully take out the other turret and get your heavy and take out the boss. Now, run up top. Most of the Cabal won't come up and go for you. They might, but shoot them. It's not that difficult. You can clear this out all by yourself, and then once you hear the sound that the gate opens and the arrow starts pointing behind you, run, pick up some ammo, and jump into the infinite forest. Anyways, just a little tip to start your day. I hope it helps. Now, moving on to the raids. First up, we have Leviathan. And the raid challenges are The Proving. Complete every trial Callus has set before you. The Labyrinth. Loot 3 of Callus's gifts in the underbelly of the Leviathan. The Throne. Discover the hidden victory condition in the Throne Encounter. Up next, we have the baby raid, Leviathan Eater of Worlds. And the raid challenges are Clean Sweep. Clear each major encounter in the Leviathan Eater of Worlds raid lair. Moments of Power. Generate orbs multiple times. By the Light. Get elemental ability kills. And the other baby raid, Leviathan Spire of Stars. The raid challenges are mine, all mine. Complete every major encounter in the raid lair, Leviathan Spire of Stars. Fistful of Light. Generate orbs of light in this activity. Random element. Get kills with elemental damage in this activity. And seeing that New Monarchy won, we're at the tower. Let's see what our winnings are. Alright, for my hunter, there's a cloak I'm not going to use, so I'm going to ignore that. I already claimed the chest piece. I should have looked at that and I didn't. My bad. But the weapon you get for winning, the broadsword launcher. It's basically a reskin of the, I think the classic 42 or classical 42. Has some okay options, but I just don't really use rocket launchers much anymore. So I'm not very excited for it, but it's something to add to your collection. So if you want it, pick it up. Alright, on to Ikora's meditations. First up, we have Riptide. Without powers, Zavala's resistance has hit a wall. Travel deeper into the arcology and help them past it. Hope. Commander Zavala is building a resistance at a moon of Saturn. Make contact and join the fight. Deep Storage. Search the Pyramidion on Io for a map of the infinite forest to guide you to Panoptes. Pilgrimage. You've discovered the fabled Braytech futurescape. Investigate and search for traces of the Warmind. Now a quick look at Banshee 44's inventory. Remember, the first 3 items don't change. The last 3 items, these change daily. So if you don't see something you like, come back tomorrow. On to Tess Everest's inventory. She's got this limited time discovery bundle. I don't recommend it buying anything at this point, but it's not a huge deal because you get some bright dust, guaranteed some bright dust, and you know, if you're going to spend it, that's not too bad of a deal. Moving on, we have the exotic emote Home Run. Kind of fun. Awaken the Warmind. Kind of fun. A kind of useless ship, but if you need to add it to your inventory, you might want to pick it up. Same goes for this. Well, that was a sparrow, that was a ship. Both useless, but if you need one, there you go. Bursting Wisdom Shell. I don't see a point to this yet. I don't know how to say that name. I think it looks pretty sharp. Not a big fan of that one, and not a big fan of the Devil's Work ornament. This looks okay. I like that you can now preview these. Both are kind of worthless, but I don't know why anybody would spend money on them. This shader, no thank you. This isn't too bad. I'm not thrilled with it, but I could tolerate it. And this is, well, it's grotesque. And this, you know what? I kind of like this. Gleaming Barn, Gleaming Boon of Vanguard, and the other things. The gleaming stuff I'm not so thrilled with, but the Fireteam medallions are a must-have. Now, let's run over here and pick up Cade's treasure maps. And that should about do it for the weekly reset. And remember, if you like this video, maybe hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if we could get 1,187 likes on this video, that'd be great. But most of all, thanks for watching.